So I met with my friend yesterday, and I was able to meet with her for a couple hours. And I thought it was really cool because I went with the intention to share Touchstone, and it ended up just being able to connect, and it hit on what Seth Godin said about being generous. And me going, I don't know how I'm going to pay for these dates that I'm setting up with people, because my goal is to set up once a week. That's what I can do with my schedule, and just intentionally connecting with somebody and really loving on them. And it's really fun. Like afterwards, I was telling her, this is what I want to do. And we got into the conversation about her going, I'd like to go back to school or do network marketing, but I'm not sure how that works. And just to go, you know what? You need to find what you're passionate about. And if it's Touchstone, that's fantastic. But if it's not, you need to do what you want to do. And I afterwards was thinking, I want to do this. I want to meet with people to inspire them to do what they're passionate about. And then I get to share what I'm passionate about. And it's natural. I don't know why I was so nervous about doing it before, but it's, just thinking about doing this long term and connecting with people and meeting with people, it doesn't excite me to go, I have to sell you, I have to talk you into it, I have to know all the right answers, the facts piece of that. I don't want to feel like I have to be the perfect knowledge book of, I can tell you why you can do every single one of these products, and I like that personally, but not everybody wants to hear that. They want to know that you care about them. They want to know that you're connecting with them and you're listening to them. And if this fits in their life, awesome. But if it doesn't, then you need to love and value that person, and they're not a means to an end. And it forces me to step out in faith and do what's scary. This brings all my fears to the table to go, if you reject what I'm talking about at some point, you're not rejecting me. Yes. And that's okay. Because I got to have a conversation with you, I got to have a meal with you, I got to get to know you better. This is not a waste of time. This is not a waste of money. And this is a way to practice generosity.
Maybe a tough question. Can you honestly say, if someone says, you have inspired me, but Touchstone's not for me, I think this is, would you really be happy for them?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yes. And I think that's, for me, I am a person that wants to have integrity. That's why I was attracted to Touchstone, because you guys have integrity. The people above you have integrity. The people working in the business have integrity. I cannot be a part of something that doesn't have integrity. And so to me, having integrity is caring about people and going, it doesn't matter whether you do Touchstone necessarily. It matters that I care about you. And that would be wrong if I couldn't do that. Touchstone is a vehicle for me because it's something that I'm passionate about. I do realize the benefit of being healthy physically, and that it is food that's going to bring that. And so for me, this is a vehicle to do what challenges me in my fears. This is a vehicle to share with other people what's worked for me and made me feel better, and something that they could do as well. And it's also a business opportunity, whether you can put a lot of time or a little bit of time. And it's been a year that I have not done much with it, but I've done what I can to stay connected and felt loved on by you guys, and not felt pushed to go, where's the quota? What have you done? Where's your numbers at? It's appreciation and gratefulness. Thank you so much every time, Connie, for coming, for making it here. We know you're busy and you've made time to come here. That, for someone that is so performance driven and I better do it right, is freedom. It's fun. It's really fun. And yesterday I was coming up with all these fun ideas to do for Touchstone and make it fun. And I didn't think I would do something like that ever. I really didn't. And I'm excited. Well, at first I thought Touchstone was just the answer to the physical side of it, just being something that would meet my needs to make me feel better. And I did see the opportunity to go, I know I'm going to share this because if it works and it's good, I'm going to tell people. So why not get paid for that? And I actually called the people, because I ordered just the spray, and then I realized, wait a minute, if I don't order it all, I'm not going to get paid as well in the long term. And I don't know how that's all going to work out, but I have to do it. I know I have to. And so I called, and they're like, of course you can change it, it's okay. And I was freaking out. I'm like, but the rules say I can't change it. And so they changed it for me, and I wanted it to be a business opportunity, but it just seemed impossible with being a mom, valuing being home with my kids, valuing homeschooling, which is another load in itself to go, how can I be an entrepreneur? How can I do this? And it's less of a management thing and more of a tribe thing. And that's exciting, to be a part of a tribe. To go, I want to be a part of this family, part of this group that is encouraging me, spurring me on, and boosting me up so that I can do that for other people. Let's see here. The girls they've always been excited about things that we do that are healthy, and sometimes I have to calm them down to not tell everybody that McDonald's is bad, because we don't need to be the food police of the world, but they appreciate what I do, and it's really cool to have kids say, thank you, Mom, for feeding us and taking good care of us and giving us good food. And my husband, I'm trying to remember what he said when I first mentioned it to him. I think he thought it was a good idea. He'd done Primerica and some of the other network marketing type things, so he was familiar with it, and he didn't really have feelings against it. It was kind of like, well, do what you want to do. I don't think he realized I would take it to the next level, just to be, I'm going to take the product, and it is what it is. Kind of, that's it. So. I do have a full life. Well, thank God it's summer. That helps a lot. So I feel like summer is really like my time to boost the business and be really intentional. But even beyond that, I'm thinking, okay, how can I sustain this? Because it can't just be, oh, summer, now it's over. I really do want to, and it's a goal. It's not a huge goal, but to meet with one person a week, to take them to dinner, to take them to coffee. And I just present it like, I just want to hang out with you, I want to get to know you more, and I want to share what I'm doing. And I have a goal for myself to contact somehow 5 people a day, whether I ask for their number on Facebook, or I actually call them, or I email them, or I send them information. So that way I'm not feeling like, oh, I didn't actually call 5 people. I'm just reaching out, and I'm practicing giving people information, serving coffee to everyone. Do you want it? Do you want it? No, yes. And just continuing to do that, where I become more bold, and it's exciting. The more I share, the more excited I get about sharing, because it really is something that can help people, and I've seen that, so. Well, number one, since people don't know about it, they're just being informed, they're being educated. And that's my favorite part about Touchstone, is the education part for myself. Like I've loved coming to meetings every month, because I learn so much every week about nutrition and health and the body. So I love to pass that on to people. And I notice that the people that follow me on Facebook, or my friends, or whatever, they see what's important to me. So they see that I'm living the life, and that's important. So I'm not just talking, I'm not just trying to make money, I'm living this out. This is how I feed my kids, this is the journey, this is how you do it with little income. Don't let that hold you back. And so there's not tons of fruit yet, but that's the hope, to go, I'm just planting seeds so people see I'm consistent, I keep doing it, I don't give up, I'm gonna keep sharing, I'm gonna keep stepping forward, and I think that that's going to pay off. That's my hope. If I am not staying plugged in, it's so easy to just get wrapped up in everything else in life. And if something is important to me and I value something, then I have to do the discipline piece that comes with it. I liken it to, if I want to lose weight, and that's really important to me, well, I have to take the steps to do that. I have to get the right tools and go, okay, I have to change the way I'm eating, I need to exercise, do whatever those things are. So to me, do I want to do this business, okay, well, these are part of the steps. Being plugged in is part of the steps. And it's not just drudgery. I like it. So I get to go. I get to be with people that I like. I get to be educated. And it's helping me just know what's happening. Because if you don't know what's going on, you feel out of the loop and then you want to give up. So you kind of feel outside of the tribe. And so now I'm just going to quit. And I don't want to quit. So I made a conscious effort to go, no matter what, I can at least do this. I can at least call in, I can at least go to meetings, and it's going to happen. I don't know when, I don't know how, but I will eventually get this ball rolling. Oh, high, like a 9 or a 10. I would say that's a must. Because you can't be a part of a family or a community without being a part of what's going on. Being a part of the lives and the knowledge and the know. So that's really key and baseline and fundamental to me.
That made that break loose?
Well, to be honest, it was when you guys put points underneath of me, that was the kind of the fire that pushed me to go, oh, this is for real. And the desire was slowly creeping to go, I want to do this, but my fears are holding me back, my fears. Well, now I get this opportunity to be boosted up, to be to the next level and really close. Do I waste that or do I take that? And so for me, it was like, this is the time, I want to take it. And I thought about this. I kind of don't know exactly why the desire is so strong, but I know it is. It just clicked. It was just like, the consistency has paid off. I get it. I'm going to run with it now. Mm-hmm. So it was just being there, the right place, the right time, and going, okay, game on. Here we go. And it's a compliment, and I appreciate that. So to me, to just do nothing was kind of like, it's not being appreciative or grateful for someone that just did something kind to you, and just to go, hey, whatever, that didn't feel right. So it was just like, wow, this is a great opportunity. I don't want to waste this opportunity. And very grateful for that.
You're saying so many things that one of the things that we're learning about being a tribe is a tribe has a certain language. And you're saying so many things that are the language of our tribe. And so it's just a matter of finding those people that you don't force them to think that way. They just think that way so they understand your language.
Or they can at least get it and say, you know what, I want to think more like that.
Yeah.
I want to be more like that.
Yeah.
And that's the difference. That's what a true leader is. A leader says, I'm going this way. You're welcome to come if you like. This is what it looks like. This is what it sounds like. Yeah, it's very powerful. Very powerful.